Welcome to my channel. So today I have a little message that I want to share around a remembrance of what this journey truly is. And if you are fairly new or only just coming into resonance, irrespective of how long ago you met your twin flame, if you're only just really coming into resonance of this journey, you may be in a level of consciousness, which is not a judgment, it just is what it is, where I was there, where you're not going to fully resonate these with my words, but hopefully I can articulate it in a way so that it makes some sense and it does have some resonance. So welcome, I'm Kathleen from Awakening Meraki. Now, what is going on this journey? You are not here to find yourself. You're not here, you're not lost. You're not going through ego death for no reason. I promise there is an absolute, there's gold at the end of the rainbow. And that gold is the diamond that sits within you. And this journey is not about finding the diamond. It's not about finding your purpose. It's not about finding anything. It's none of that. It's about reclaiming who you know you truly are. That diamond that sits within you. You know, how's a diamond created? Well, it's deep down in the earth. This is going to be Kathleen's non-scientific little spiel. But it's deep down in the earth. And I know it's created out of intense pressure and intense heat, right? That's how the diamond's created. And you are going to go through this. We all know we have that Kundalini awakening. We have that big heart chakra, the heat that just rises. I mean, for me, I had a very, I would say, pretty intense Kundalini activation. Everyone's different. Some's a little bit softer. Some's like really intense. Mine definitely was not easy. But we go through this intense heat, this pressure, while we clear the density within us. And as we have those big oscillations, and then we've got this heart chakra activation, it's like we just want to push that onto the twin. You need to bring it back. If you're new on this journey and you're having heart palpitations and you're feeling all this heat, you have been going through a heart chakra activation, and we want to bring it back. We don't want to close it off. We want to bring it back and learn to radiate that love out, not push it out, because it's incredibly powerful. And if you've been through that heart chakra activation, you know how powerful it is. There's so much love and you're like, I don't know where to put it. Anyway, so, you know, you are like the diamond. You're going through an intense process. There's no doubt about it. But you are here to reclaim that diamond within you. The diamond's always been there, okay? It's there. But through human conditioning, just the limiting beliefs, the structures that we've had to power through on this journey are all getting smashed, and they all sit in the egoic structure, which is sitting in the subconscious patterning within you. And let's talk about what those are. Those are belief patterns around, I must go to university. You know, my whole family's gone to university and I must go to university. It's conditioning. You know, even though you may not want to, but you feel this pressure to go to university. I'm not saying never go to university, just so we're clear, but this is just some of the conditioning. You know, the conditioning around, and I know it's easy for me to sit here and say this because I come from a very westernized culture, but that conditioning around arranged marriages, and you know in your being that that's not what you want for you, but you still feel like you have to go through that. And we see a lot of this in the twin flame dynamics. You see one twin that's in that kind of culture, whereas you get the other one that's completely the opposite. And so that's why you see this crumbling and this dismantling happening around. This is why twins are in random dynamics. You know, I've got twins that are cousins. I've got twins that are never ever thought about being in, you know, they might be gay and suddenly they're twins the opposite sex and they're like, what the hell? Or I have it the other way, right? Where they've always been, you know, and not in same-sex partnerships, and suddenly they are in the twin flame dynamic. You know, it's anything goes. A big age gaps. I see it all, and these are the structures that we are yanking down. And so from the egoic structure, it's like, it's not appropriate, it's not okay. And you at a soul level have agreed what you're coming in here to dismantle. We are all here awakening to dismantle these rigid conditioning belief patterns. And you see it playing out in families all over the place. And this is what we're here to do. We're here to smash it all and reclaim the diamond within. And we are the leaders with this. We really are. We are highly evolved souls that are here who are well equipped to do this. So when your human part of you is going, I can't do this, it's hard, Kathleen, I'm just really broken on the inside, believe me, you can. You are equipped. This is a remembrance of who you are. And the more you start to pull yourself up and elevate yourself, get the support that you need, the more you will see, oh my gosh, I feel the diamond in me. I feel it. I feel it. And then you might need to crumble some more of these conditioning and belief patterns, and then you'll see more of it. You're elevating your consciousness. This journey is a process because your body is physically going to be carrying a completely different light frequency. And so that's why it can't just happen overnight. That's why we feel, even now I still get the Kundalini rising up, and, I get the heat come across my face. I don't get it anywhere near as often that I was, but it happens every now and then. And it's because I'm elevating and expanding and taking on this whole new level of consciousness that I didn't even know was available to me. So the more you crush these limiting beliefs, what happens is your consciousness becomes more expanded. You're revealing more layers of the soul. So what you will feel energetically is you will feel more of the energy. You'll feel the soul coming in more. And so the more the soul comes, so the more you release, the more soul comes in, the more the wisdom happens, the more elevation happens, and you will feel it energetically. And grounding is probably one of the big things that, I've definitely struggled very quickly with my energy on this journey. I used to lie in parks on the ground and grass, because where I lived, I didn't have any grass. And I used to walk the concrete and do all sorts of weird things. But really important to ground. So, because you are going through an ascension process, but you're going through this process so you can reclaim who you truly are at a soul level. And who is that? Is a divine, beautiful being, not somebody that's playing small, not somebody that's placating with the twin flame and holding on to that fear that you'll lose them. You can never, ever lose your twin flame, because it's you. It is your beautiful masculine and feminine energy. And the feminine polarity has so much more power over this than what we realize. But it's actually okay. You need to go through your own unique individual process. That's why you can't compare on this journey, because we're all dismantling different belief patterns. Some of them are so entrenched and some of them are not quite so entrenched. Everything's different, but we're all got different things. And that's why you see twins in all these different dynamics. And that's why you can't judge. And who judges you? We judge it the most, right? If you're in a dynamic where you've got big age gaps, for an example, you will judge it. And you've got to battle that. You've got to work through those layers of conditioning, because your family will want to judge it and this person will want to judge it. But ultimately you need to stop judging it yourself and get comfortable and be in your sovereignty and claim who you are. We do pick up a lot of shame along this journey. And, just even using the word twin flames was something that I really struggled with. Even saying I'm on a spiritual path, I really struggled with it. And I've had to overcome it and release it all. And now I don't care. Now I'm just in my groove, right? And you will get there. You will. But soul will bring those layers up for you to transmute them. You are the alchemist, but you are not here to find yourself. You are reclaiming who you are at a soul level. And that's magic is inside of you. That beautiful diamond is there and it wants to shine and radiate. And, people like me are here to help you, guide you back to your soul, back to reclaiming yourself, knowing that it's always there. But it's just been hiding. It's been shriveled down. It's been playing small, and you're not here to play small. You're not here to play big in the ego either. We're not suggesting that. What I'm suggesting is, I'm not suggesting that. You are here to claim yourself and step fully into the embodiment of who you are, the truest, authentic you. And the more, I've been doing a lot of work the last few weeks with a lot of people, particularly on their feminine energy, and it's just amazing to see the growth and the anchoring in. They're feeling this feminine energy, and they're like, hot damn, quite like this energy. Where have I been? Look who's showing up, and in the most unexpected ways. And it's just amazing because they've missed it. It's like you've craved it, but you didn't know what you were craving. You're not craving the physical masculine. You're craving being in your feminine polarity for most of us. Because it's been lacking. It's been lacking in all areas of our life, in your ancestral lineage. It's lacking on this planet, that beautiful gift, that nurturing energy. But then you have this stunning masculine, and they start to work in unison with each other. They don't work in isolation of each other. You're not just in your masculine and for a few hours a day and then in your feminine. No, you work with them both together at different parts of the day. They're always dancing in and out of each other. It's really important to claim your masculine. It's you. Claim the masculine. Do not be afraid to claim who you are. You are a twin flame. You are here for a purpose, but you are here to claim you, to reclaim the goddess, God, whatever you want to name yourself. You're here to reclaim it. You're not here to find it. Okay? How do you reclaim it? By bringing the energy back to you, by knowing that you are the alchemist and learning how to alchemize those energies, learning about the energetics, like just you as an energy being, and how you project your energy out and how you retreat back. This is going to anchor you in, and you're going to feel more stable, and the most stable you've ever felt. And you will see snippets of it, and then it will just get stronger and stronger and stronger. Where people trip themselves up here is staying stuck in the 3D, focusing on what's playing out with the masculine, and staying stuck, focused in areas that no longer are in resonance with them, and your soul's trying to push you out. The soul is always trying to pull you into the highest version of you. Okay, your job is to embody that version. Even if you right this now moment, you don't feel it. You need to embody it to become it, to see it downloaded into your 3D reality, because it will come. It will come. Because the universe does not see the difference between the physical and the non-physical. It just works with energy. So if you're embodying that energy, at some point, it's going to show up in the physical. This is what this journey is all about, right? As above, so below. Embody it. Everything, those highest timelines are already existing in your energy field. Your job is to match the energy, and then it will manifest. So you are reclaiming yourself. You're not finding, you're not seeking. There's nothing to seek, there's nothing to find, because you already are that. You're just reclaiming and remembering who you truly are. And you are that beautiful diamond that's been going through that intense pressure and that heat. But when you come out and you really find that diamond, you will not want to put the diamond back. You really, really won't. Anyway, as always, if you need some help and support, I've got a beautiful community group. Actually, I love the community group. It's growing and it's expanding. We're doing amazing things in there. The soul purpose part of that is really coming alive. And yeah, we did a session today, which was amazing. And yeah, you can check that out. But otherwise, I've got lots of resources that can help you. Really, if you're really struggling, we want to get you out of that struggling, and only you can do this. Yes, support's there, but you've got to make that call for yourself and really step into that higher version of yourself and start to embody it. Because when you embody it, you feel so much better. You really, really will. And it's a process. This doesn't happen overnight. It really doesn't. It is a process. You've got to really release these layers so that they're permanently released. This is a pure journey of self-love and reclaiming your authenticity and reclaiming that diamond that's deep inside of you that's there, and to really let that radiate out. Sending lots of love.